Aging gracefully. 3 habits to cultivate a serene, later life. Have you ever wondered why some people find greater peace and happiness with age, while others carry a burden of weariness? The secret isn't in the amount of money you have or the achievements you've accomplished. It's in letting go of what no longer serves you. In life, some seemingly harmless habits can hinder your ability to enjoy peace. If you wish to live your future years with a lighter heart and a calmer mind, it's time to learn the art of letting go. Let's explore 3 habits you can release to cultivate a more peaceful life. 1. Let go of past regrets. Why is regret burdensome? Regret is the feeling of remorse over past actions or inactions. It can stem from poor decisions, such as choosing the wrong career path or making unsuccessful investments. Missed opportunities, like not daring to try something new or failing to pursue a passion, or unspoken words or undone actions, unresolved conflicts or unexpressed feelings. If not let go, regret can lead to guilt and self-reproach, negatively impact mental health by creating pressure and stress, and prevent you from enjoying the present and building a positive future. Viewing regret in a positive light. Instead of seeing regret as a loss, let's transform it into a learning experience. No one is perfect, everyone makes mistakes, and has unfulfilled aspirations. Learn from the past. Every mistake offers a valuable lesson. Ask yourself, what has this experience taught me? Don't let the past define you. Mistakes or missed opportunities don't encompass your entire life. What matters is how you move forward. Practicing the art of letting go of regret. Embracing the present, acceptance of reality is paramount. The past, unfortunately, remains immutable. However, we possess the remarkable ability to reshape our perspective on it. Begin by acknowledging and articulating the sources of your regret. This process of thoughtful reflection facilitates emotional processing, illuminates underlying causes, and paves the way for constructive resolution. Journaling can be a particularly helpful tool in this regard. Allowing for a safe and private space to explore these complex feelings. Self-forgiveness is a crucial step in this journey. It's essential to remember that at the time of the events you now regret, you acted to the best of your ability and understanding. We are all works in progress, constantly learning and evolving. Judging your past self through the lens of your present wisdom is neither fair nor productive. Instead, extend to yourself the same compassion and understanding you would offer a close friend facing similar challenges. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, redirect your focus to the present moment. Actively engage with the question, what concrete steps can I take now to cultivate a more fulfilling and joyful life? This shift in focus empowers you to move forward, building a future informed by past experiences, but not defined by them. Consider setting realistic goals, seeking support from trusted individuals, and engaging in activities that bring you a sense of purpose and well-being. Remember, letting go of regret is not about erasing the past, but about reclaiming your present and shaping a brighter future. Metaphorical image. Setting down a heavy suitcase. Imagine carrying a suitcase filled with regrets. Each step feels heavy. When you decide to set it down, you feel a sense of relief, freedom, and are able to enjoy life more fully. 2. Let go of relationships that no longer serve you. Why let go of unproductive relationships? As we mature, we realize that not all relationships are worth keeping. Some connections, once important, can become detrimental over time, hindering our peace and personal growth. Unproductive relationships can create negativity and stress. Individuals who frequently complain, criticize, or cause conflict cause emotional imbalance. One-sided relationships where you consistently give without receiving reciprocal care or respect hinder personal growth. Associating with those who don't support or undervalue your aspirations can discourage and demotivate you. Recognizing when to let go of a relationship. Not all relationships are meant to last, but consider letting go if you notice these signs. You feel drained or stressed after interactions. The relationship lacks respect or support. You feel used or undervalued. The other person consistently brings negativity instead of joy. You maintain the relationship out of obligation or fear of loneliness. Reframing your perspective. Letting go doesn't mean harboring resentment. Not everyone needs to be in your life forever. Some relationships serve a purpose for a specific period, but aren't compatible with your future. Prioritizing self-respect is as important as respecting others. Letting go isn't selfish, it's about protecting your peace and well-being. Complete severance isn't always necessary. Sometimes, creating distance or adjusting the level of intimacy is sufficient. Cultivating the art of letting go in unfulfilling relationships, a practical guide. Understanding the dynamics of relationships. A crucial first step involves discerning which relationships enrich your life and which drain your energy. This self-assessment is vital for making informed decisions about your connections. Consider the emotional, mental, and even physical impact each relationship has on your well-being. Are you consistently feeling depleted or invigorated after interacting with specific individuals? Honest introspection will illuminate the true nature of your connections, a gradual approach to disengagement. Severing ties, particularly with long-standing relationships, can be emotionally challenging. Instead of abrupt detachment, consider a phased approach. Gradually reduce the frequency and duration of your interactions. This allows for a smoother transition and minimizes potential emotional distress. Lowering expectations can also ease the process. Accept that the relationship may not evolve in the way you had hoped, and adjust your expectations accordingly. The power of saying no, setting healthy boundaries, is paramount. Learn to politely but firmly decline invitations or requests that compromise your well-being or cause you discomfort. This assertive approach protects your emotional energy and reinforces your commitment to prioritizing your needs. Remember, saying no is not selfish. It's a necessary act of self-preservation. Nurturing positive connections. As you release yourself from unfulfilling relationships, you create space for more positive and supportive connections. This process allows you to cultivate relationships with individuals who genuinely value and cherish you. Prioritize those who uplift and inspire you, fostering a network of mutual respect and understanding. This shift in focus will significantly enhance your overall well-being and contribute to a more fulfilling life. Remember, building healthy relationships takes time and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. Imagine your life as a vibrant garden. Within it bloom beautiful flowers, representing the joys and fulfilling relationships that bring you happiness. However, just as any garden, there are also weeds. Those relationships or commitments that drain your energy and resources, hindering the growth of what truly nourishes you. These weeds, if left unchecked, will inevitably choke the life from your flourishing blossoms, preventing them from reaching their full potential and leaving your garden barren and depleted. Therefore, the act of releasing yourself from unproductive or detrimental relationships is akin to tending your garden. It's a necessary process of clearing away the unwanted growth to make space for new, healthy plants to thrive. By cultivating a space free from negativity and draining influences, you allow the positive aspects of your life to flourish, creating a more balanced and fulfilling existence. This mindful pruning, this conscious act of letting go, is not an act of negativity, but rather a vital step in nurturing the beauty and abundance within your own personal garden. 3. Let go of resentment and learn to forgive. What is resentment and why is it dangerous? Resentment is a prolonged feeling of anger, hurt, or disappointment stemming from past hurts or perceived injustices. These feelings can arise from a variety of sources, including betrayal or deception by friends, family members, or romantic partners, hurtful words or actions inflicted upon you, or experiences of unfairness or injustice that felt beyond your control. The lingering effects of unresolved resentment can be profoundly detrimental to your overall well-being. Firstly, harboring resentment is incredibly taxing, both emotionally and physically. It's akin to carrying a heavy burden, a constant weight that drains your energy and prevents you from fully engaging with the present moment. This persistent negativity can manifest as fatigue, decreased motivation, and a general sense of unhappiness. Secondly, the health consequences of unresolved resentment are well documented. Numerous studies have linked resentment to increased blood pressure, heightened anxiety levels, and chronic stress. These physiological responses can contribute to a range of health problems, from cardiovascular issues to weakened immunity. The constant state of emotional arousal associated with resentment places a significant strain on the body, potentially exacerbating existing health conditions or triggering new ones. Finally, Resentment significantly impacts interpersonal relationships. When burdened by resentment, it becomes difficult to trust others, to foster genuine connection, and to engage in healthy communication. The bitterness and negativity associated with resentment can create distance and strain in your relationships, leading to conflict and ultimately the breakdown of important bonds. Forging and maintaining healthy relationships requires a willingness to let go of past hurts and to approach interactions with openness and understanding. Addressing resentment directly, through self-reflection, therapy, or forgiveness, is crucial for cultivating positive and fulfilling relationships. Why isn't forgiveness a sign of weakness? Many believe that forgiveness means accepting or condoning past actions. However, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It simply means releasing the past's control over your emotions and actions. Forgiveness isn't about letting others off the hook. It's a gift you give yourself, freeing you from the prison of suffering. Furthermore, forgiveness doesn't always require the other person's involvement. You can forgive without an apology or acknowledgement of wrongdoing. Forgiving others and ourselves is a journey of self-compassion and emotional well-being. Forgiving others often requires understanding that those who have caused us pain may not have fully grasped the impact of their actions. Holding on to resentment only perpetuates suffering for ourselves, while the other party may remain entirely unaware of the lingering negativity. It's important to remember that forgiveness isn't condoning harmful behavior, but rather releasing ourselves from the burden of anger and bitterness. It allows us to move forward, heal, and find peace. Forgiving ourselves is equally, if not more, crucial. We are often our own harshest critics, judging past actions with the benefit of hindsight and applying standards to ourselves that we wouldn't dream of imposing on others. It's vital to remember that we acted to the best of our ability with the knowledge and resources available at the time. Self-forgiveness involves acknowledging past mistakes, learning from them, and accepting that we are all imperfect beings on a continuous journey of growth and self-discovery. Extending compassion to ourselves, just as we would to a friend facing similar challenges, is a fundamental step towards emotional healing and a more fulfilling life. Practicing forgiveness, a guide to letting go of resentment, understanding your emotions, is the first crucial step. Don't suppress or deny your resentment. Acknowledge its presence. Allow yourself to feel the anger, sadness, or hurt without judgment. This honest self-reflection is the foundation for moving forward. Accepting the immutability of the past is paramount. Instead of dwelling on what-ifs and unproductive counterfactuals, focus your energy on constructive actions that improve your present and future well-being. The past cannot be altered, but your response to it can be transformed. Empathy plays a vital role in the forgiveness process. Try to understand the other person's perspective, their motivations, and the circumstances that may have contributed to the situation. While this doesn't excuse hurtful actions, it can foster compassion and make forgiveness more attainable. Consider their potential challenges and limitations. Understanding their humanity can be a powerful catalyst for letting go. Writing a letter of forgiveness, even if you don't send it, can be incredibly therapeutic. This exercise allows you to articulate your feelings, process your emotions, and express your desire for resolution. The act of writing itself can be a powerful release, facilitating the transition from resentment to acceptance. Visualizing the release of resentment is a helpful technique. Imagine yourself placing the burden of your anger and hurt down, feeling the weight lift from your shoulders. Picture yourself walking away from the negativity, lighter and freer. This mental imagery can reinforce the emotional shift you're striving for, promoting a sense of peace and tranquility. Regular practice of this visualization can significantly enhance your ability to forgive and move on. Holding on to resentment is akin to clutching a burning coal, waiting for the opportune moment to hurl it at another. However, who ultimately suffers the first and most significant burn? It is undeniably yourself. The act of harboring anger and resentment inflicts a self-imposed wound, a continuous cycle of negativity that prevents personal growth and well-being. By consciously choosing to release these negative emotions, you liberate yourself from the shackles of pain and suffering. This act of letting go creates a space, a fertile ground, for the cultivation of joy, peace, and genuine happiness. Forgiveness, while often challenging, is the key that unlocks this transformative process, allowing you to move forward unburdened and embrace a more fulfilling life. Life is too short to carry unnecessary burdens. Learning to let go of regrets, unproductive relationships, and resentment not only brings peace, but also creates space for happiness, love, and what truly matters. Ask yourself, are you ready to lighten your load today and move forward with a lighter heart? If this message resonates with you, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to follow for more on living a more meaningful life.